What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Big Alf Gaming. We've got a wild episode in store for us today with a whole lot of stuff to do. Now, normally we start off these videos by doing some upgrades, but if you take a look here, we've only got 38 coins. So we can't even upgrade anything that I'd like to upgrade. I would like to get our strong attack maxed out or our chi maxed out, but we don't have enough coinage for that at all. The only things we could upgrade are these little like jumping attacks or running attacks. They're not really all that valuable. Plus, we don't even get to play as Poe in this level, so I'm not even sure it would matter.
Even though the Dragon Warrior had prevailed against the Imperial Golden Croc Gang, there was bigger stuff happening. The Five had gone to fight Tai Lung themselves. But as awesome as they were, Shifu knew they were no match for Tai Lung. He had to find them. By now, word of Tai Lung's escape had reached the Lang Shadow Army, the most sinister, snarling, stealth-fighting wolves in China. Yeah, those guys! They knew Tai Lung from his time in the Outlands, and if he was back, it was time to turn the Valley of Peace into the Valley of Pieces. But Tai Lung just wanted the Dragon Scroll, and to fight this so-called Chosen One. He didn't expect the Furious Five showing up, which they did, and challenging him to a fight, which there was, and it was the most impossibly high-leaping kung fu righteousness ever!
Alright, so we've got to face first Tai Lung and then the Lang Shadow Army in this level. And we are heading on over to Wudang Rescue.
Very amusing, but are those really the best Shifu has? There is only one who is worthy to fight me. So where is this Dragon Warrior?
How do you know it's not me?
You? You forget, I was there at the beginning, when you were just a young cub. Are you the favorite now? All right. Anyone else? Yeah! Me!
Okay, leave it to the little guy.
Alright, so we're starting off here with a quick event sequence where we get to play as Mantis for the only time in the game. Now, they're really going to hit you with these little button presses faster than ever before, so you really got to be fast with them. Now we get a little gameplay as Viper, and you might notice as well that some of them are double button presses, which we have never had before. We're going to have to spam Y here, and the final button press of the video is actually a 3-button press. And there we go. We knocked Tai Lung off the edge.
That wasn't so tough. Think we should celebrate?
Are you kidding?
Shifu taught you well, but not well enough.
You're too late, Shifu. Tai Lung has defeated the Veiled Five.
So there we go. Even our triple button press wasn't enough to take down Tai Lung. He just popped right back up from that bridge. Now we are facing the Lang Shadow Army. It's our first time facing these guys. They will appear in the next few levels. They're basically just like a little bunch of wolves, and some of them have swords, some of them have little like crossbow-like things. So you gotta be really careful watching out for these guys because they can do some pretty solid damage to you. Now, the first adventure of this level is to find and rescue the Furious Five. So we get to play as Shifu here, and really that's just our main task, is to go find Tigress, Viper, Mantis, Crane, and Monkey and rescue them from their cages. Now we do have a little bonus quest here to find and save 16 villagers as well. Remember in the last level when we just had to save 4 little villagers? This time we've got to do 4 times that and save 16. So you'll see right here in this beginning area, there are 2 cages that have the first 2 villagers that we have to save. So go ahead and destroy those guys, or destroy the cages rather, and then you can cross this bridge here and you will see the first Lang Shadow Wolf of the game. Now, he's going to jump right on over us with this little sword, so we gotta... Really, the best way to take them out is just to take the damage first, and once they hop on over you, then you hit them with your fast attack. And there we go, just like that, we take him out. Now let's go ahead and read this scroll here. We've got a new special attack to use. It says to speed through enemies like an arrow in flight with the sprint attack, and to run and hold down B to do the sprint attack. So why don't we go ahead and try that out right now. And look at that, we knocked that guy out, no problem, although I guess it didn't take him out completely. But yeah, you guys can see right there that these like Lang Shadow Wolves disappear right after they attack you. So if you're going to let them hop on over you, you got to be really quick in attacking them right afterwards. You can try and take them out beforehand, but it just gets very difficult to do so because the guys are so quick. Now we've got a nice little 4 times combo meter right now, which is really nice. We're able to take out some of the wolves immediately, especially ones with the swords, because those are the ones that will hop right on over you. And we've got a whole bunch of enemies to face in this little segment. It actually gets a little bit tedious because, I mean, they just keep on popping out of both of these little houses, and the door to the bridge doesn't open until you knock out all these enemies, and honestly probably like 30 or so spawn, so you know, you've got a lot of work to do. But let's go ahead and read this scroll now, see what it says. And we learned this in the last episode, or maybe actually 2 episodes ago, the Whirl Stomp, where we jump up and down and we press B to keep hopping on top of the enemies' heads. We used that the last time when we were playing as Shifu in the Wudang Temple, fending off the gorillas. But yeah, we're coming to a close on the enemies here. I think we probably just got this last one. And there we go. The bridge door has opened, and we've got a different gorilla to face now. Different from the previous levels. We've got like a orangish kind of white gorilla now. And this guy is one of the toughest enemies to face as well, because he can dodge your attacks, and he can even block them too with his like mallet. Look at this, we've hit him 12 times before he even, you know, fell over. So that was a little bit wild, a little bit difficult, but thankfully we got on out of there. Alright, so go ahead and cross this bridge here. We'll read this scroll. Alright, we get to jump on clouds now. Press B or A to perform Shifu's Cloud Stomp move. So evidently we're just an absolute unicorn. I didn't know that Shifu could ride his way on through clouds, but maybe he'll get to eat rainbows in the next episode, who knows. But head on over this way and we will be able to take out the next 2 villagers, or rescue the next 2 villagers. And make sure you're careful to avoid these guys right over here who are shooting little arrows at us. There are a couple other members of that little wolf clan, so hop up there and take them out quickly before taking too much damage. And you'll see we got hit with arrows probably like 3 times there, and we basically still have a full health bar. I'm not sure if this is because Shifu's health is much greater than Poe's, or if just because Poe's health is maxed out from our upgrades that we are able to sustain so many attacks. But yeah, it's nice to have such a girthy health bar. And for some reason I am really struggling to make this jump. I don't know why I keep missing it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to use our little speed attack, see if that'll help us get across. There we go, finally made it that time. Not sure why it took me 3 tries. Now there's nothing really over here except for these 2 little enemies shooting at you, but if you go ahead and take those guys out, you can collect some dumplings too while you're at it. And yeah, I think, you know, like I was saying, Shifu's health must be much greater than Poe's is, because he's the master, you know, he's just the master. He gets all the extra health. Alright, now I'm not sure if you heard Crane there, but he is utterly incompetent. He is locked up in shackles right now. And man, I'm honestly sick of Crane. All he does this entire walkthrough is just moan and whine about how he doesn't get any recognition for his work. And then when he finally is off trying to do something, he literally gets captured right away. And he's just like bellowing, "Hello, like someone help me." Like, he's just... I don't like Crane at all. I'm really sick of his attitude. But yeah, he just flies away back to the Jade Palace and leaves Shifu to do even more dirty work. Like, this is just the story of Crane's life here. It's just ridiculous. Alright, enough ranting about Crane though. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hop some more on these clouds. And they've got a whole bunch of coins for us to collect on them, which is pretty sweet. It makes it very nice for getting those upgrades in the final few levels of the game. So this is the final cloud right here, and that brings us back to land, back to this little section where we're gonna have a whole bunch more enemies to fight. We've got the Shadow Wolves again, and we also are gonna have to face some gorillas on this part too. So the gorillas climb up this little, or I guess both the gorillas and the wolves climb up these little climbing rigs, and unfortunately you can't destroy these climbing rigs like we could in Wudang Temple. It's they're not as generous. The game makers aren't as generous with us in this level. But yeah, we got another nice 4x combo meter, which is pretty convenient for knocking out all of these enemies. Like, look at how fast we took out those gorillas. Absolutely took care of business. And we got another, this one's an orange and black gorilla. I'm not sure if he has any other sort of special attacks like the orange and white gorilla, but he doesn't have any sort of extra health, it doesn't seem like, and he doesn't carry a mallet either. So that's pretty nice and convenient for us. Now look at all these wolves. There was like 7 of them climbing up the climbing rigs at once. That was crazy. Alright, let's see. We're probably going to get some more of those shadow wolves here soon. I noticed that if you're really quick with it, you can actually hit those shadow wolves like right away, and you can take them out before they slash you, but you've got to be like really aggressive, really forward with them to try and take it out. Alright, we got another one of those strong, intelligent gorillas, I guess if you want to say that. He swings that mallet, can block our attacks, and yeah, you need quite a few strong attacks to take him out. Keep pressing Y to take this guy out, or if you really want to spam the fast attack, I guess that can work, but he can block it quite well. And look at that, he's absolutely swinging that mallet at us, and like, we're hardly doing any damage because of those blocks. I just noticed it looks like his arms have like little shields on them, so maybe that's why he's able to block our attacks so effectively. And now I believe we have the final new enemy of the level here on this bridge. He's another one of the Lang Shadow Clan wolves, but he's got a stick that he uses to, I don't even know what you want to call that thing. I guess it's some sort of stick, like a fighting staff, and he can use it to block and also to attack us. But these are the strongest wolves of the clan that you will face, and they can do really, really strong damage to you. But just make sure you keep hitting them with those strong attacks, and you'll be able to take them out eventually. Alright, that was a whole lot of enemies that we've had to face so far. It's time to start rescuing some of these villagers. So go ahead and head on through these gates, and actually I guess we don't have the villagers to rescue yet. We've just got to rescue some Furious 5 members. And look, you don't see Mantis complaining about not having anyone to rescue him. He's just sitting there doing his due diligence in his cage. Although he claims that he's strong enough to rematch Tai Lung, which I think is a little bit bold of him. Yes. But he was the one who made the initial move in that first little cutscene of the level. He was the one after Tigress who was really taking the initiative to go ahead and take the beating from Tai Lung. So I will pride you for that, Mantis. Now before we free Viper, go ahead and double jump up here to unlock the Viper figurine, and then you can go ahead and press B on her cage.
Shifu, thank you for getting me out. How did you slip in here?
The greater question is, how will you slip out? I am sending you back to the palace. Be careful. Go.
Alright, now Shifu just says to Viper, like, a good question would be, how did you slip out, or how will you slip out to the Jade Palace? And honestly, my question is, how did she not slip out from that cage? Because, like, Viper's pretty small, and that cage was quite large, so I'm not sure how she wasn't able to just slither her way on through there. But, yeah, we've got another one of these big boy wolves to face. Look at this. Another, like, 12 fast attacks it took to take that guy out. So cross this stone bridge here and you'll see a little preview of Monkey's cage. But before we get there, as soon as you cross the bridge, turn left and hop over here onto this little platform. You'll see rare coin number 1 of the level. We've got 2 rare coins to collect, and then we're going to save villagers 5 and 6. We'll also collect these dumplings because we were taking a little bit of damage here. So we're going to do the whirl stomp because we've got like 5 wolves to knock out right here. And we're going to get a gorilla who's going to pop up here soon as well. You'll see we've also got the 3 wolves who are shooting flaming arrows at us, which I don't like that one bit. I just realized that I ran out of chi there, so it's time to start getting some more of that back. And there you go. There's the gorilla who hopped up here. Before we take him out, though, let's take out these archers. And there we go. Just in time for the gorilla, we've got the 4 times combo meter. So we're going to hit him with a few strong attacks, and hopefully we can take him out as quickly as possible. There we go. That was probably the fastest one we've taken out so far. Love to see that. Alright, we're coming to an end on the wolves here, and for the most part, this is going to be the whole level is just all these battling of wolves and gorillas. It's a really battle-intensive level after the last episode where we battled like 3 crocodiles and didn't do anything else. Alright, we've got some more clouds here appearing, so Shifu can engage unicorn mode and hop his way through them. So go ahead and hop up on these clouds, collect a whole bunch of coins, and you can see there's a little platform there that's got like 3 little rows of coins on it. No need to go there. I mean, if you want to collect the extra coins, you can, but that island itself doesn't really serve any purpose. So keep jumping on over here, and you will finally be able to make your way onto the last cloud, and then to Monkey's cage. So let's see what Monkey has to say.
Thank you, Master Shifu. I can't stand bars.
Yes, very ironic.
I suppose you're angry with us for leaving and fighting Tai Lung on our own.
What I feel is of no consequence. It is what I do that matters now. Go back to the palace and join the others.
Master.
So Monkey says that he hates bars, and Shifu tells him that that is ironic, and then Shifu sends him back to the palace. Shifu is being pretty noble right now, but I honestly feel like he could have used the additional help, because, I mean, Shifu's a pretty old guy, you know, he's been facing wolves all day long, like, he's tired, man. He's been, like, pounding all these gorillas and wolves, like, he should at least let Monkey or, you know, Crane, for that matter, do a little bit of work. But alright, collect those dumplings there, restore a little bit of health, and we'll save villagers 7 and 8 right here, which means we're halfway done with that, which is pretty exciting. And then we've got only one more Series 5 member to rescue, and of course it's Tigress, but she's not locked up in a cage because she's too good for that, so we're gonna go ahead and rescue her a different way.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
I said back off!
Alright, so we gotta hop into this ballista here and defend Tigress by shooting gorillas with fireworks. That's right, we get to shoot fireworks out of this crossbow. I absolutely love that. Very cool, although I will say it gets quite annoying because you have to shoot, I think, 25 of these gorillas down. And you have to be super careful too, because if you do hit Tigress, the level will automatically end, or I guess Shifu will die and you'll have to start on over. So that's pretty annoying there. And she's losing a lot of health right now, so I gotta try and take out these gorillas quickly. It looks like we just got one left over there. Let's see if we can take him out. Alright, good. Oh no, it looks like I missed. Alright, one more. And evidently Tigress has fallen, so I gotta try that on over again. Alright, so you'll reset just a little bit. So go ahead and rescue villagers 7 and 8 again. And we just got bad luck with that one, honestly, because normally the gorillas don't go all the way back into the corner like that. They normally are staying up at the front and they're much easier to shoot. So we'll go ahead and take out gorilla number 1 and gorilla number 2, and look at that. Look how much easier that is now. Like, Tigress is literally chilling over there. No one is even close to her, and we're able to absolutely snipe all the gorillas now. If only that had happened the first time. Alright. So yeah, we've got, I think that was 5 of them that we shot so far, so we've got like another 20 to take down, and yeah, it gets pretty easy now. The only hard part of this section is the very beginning, because there's like 3 of them on the platform at once, and yeah, if you have bad aim on a couple of the first shots like I did, you just kind of screw yourself, because the gorillas will take out Tigress very quickly. So we've got one of these guys, just a normal black and blue gorilla climbing on up here, and normally they're all climbing up the pole closest to us, which is pretty convenient. We will have... Ooh, I missed that shot. That's a little dangerous. Got to be careful here. Whenever they start attacking Tigress, it gets a little dangerous to shoot the rocket, just because you don't want to accidentally hit Tigress and have to start all over again. But yeah, it's nice when they are up so close, because you don't have to worry about having to move the ballista very much. And oh, she took an absolute beating right there from that gorilla. Okay, I think we should still be okay though. Still got about half of her health bar left. And alright, just get out of there, Tigress. Stop getting so close to those gorillas. Okay. So we will actually have a couple more of those like intelligent like white and orange gorillas who are going to climb up the back post here. But luckily we know what to look out for, and I just kind of willed it into existence because there is the first one. And we've got a second one here as well, and we were able to take out both of them with one shot. So there we go. Now we've got to find Tigress and reach her, which isn't too bad, but first we've got to face another one of the members of the Laying Shadow Wolf clan. Go ahead and take this guy out, one of their stronger members with the battling stick, and there we go. Took care of business there. So go ahead, head forward through those doors and collect a whole bunch of coinage, and make sure that you hop across here, take out these archers who are shooting arrows at us to rescue villagers 9 and 10. And then you can hop up to the next platform right above them and take care of villagers 11 and 12. And that puts us 3/4 of the way done with the villagers. And we've basically already rescued Tigress as well. And we only have one more rare coin too. So pretty nice progress here so far. Now we've got the final section of cloud jumping to do, and that will take us right over to Tigress's little island and hear what she has to say.
Are you badly injured?
Thank you. I'm okay, Master Shifu.
Then I need you to head back to the palace to continue Poe's training.
Aren't you coming with me?
Not yet. Attack!
Now, I'm not sure why Tigress is saying, aren't you coming with me back to the palace to continue Poe's training? I'm not sure why she said that to Shifu. It's almost as if she feels that she's too good for that, since, you know, she didn't even believe, even through like 8 videos, that Poe is truly the Dragon Warrior. But we're going to put her in her place in just a couple levels here when we are the ones that defeat Tai Lung and not her. But go ahead and head across this bridge to the left here, and you'll be able to spot villagers 13 and 14, which means we've only got 2 more villagers. And there is one final thing to do right over here, is collect the second and final rare coin of the level. It's sitting right on top of this little house. So that gives us all of the collectibles for the level, and the final 2 villagers, we're going to sprint our way on over there, just to make it nice and quick, is right across this stone bridge. You will see the last 2 cages with villagers 15 and 16. And now all we got left to do to beat the level is to destroy all of these wolves and gorillas. So yeah, that was pretty much the entire level, guys, was just all of the brawling with these gorillas and wolves. But well, I just noticed that these black and blue gorillas, who seem to be pretty basic the last time we faced them, now have the ability to block. I'm not sure if that's a new little feature or if those are just different gorillas from the ones in the Wudang temple level, but it seems as though they've got some upgraded features here. And let's see, we've got the intelligent gorilla, which I believe is the last one of the level, and once we take him out, it will probably be the end of the level. So look at him. He's blocking up a storm there too. And his mallet looks like it does so much damage. I think this is actually the lowest that Shifu's health bar has been this entire video. We're down to about half of our health right now. Alright, I feel like I need to go collect some dumplings somewhere. I'm getting a little bit worried. And look at him. He keeps on dodging. Like, not only is he blocking our attacks, but he's able to dodge them too. I think this should be the final little hit we need here. Alright, we're getting in the major danger zone here. Alright, come on. Come on, Shifu. There we go. Alright, so Shifu delivered a bonus pounding there after we completed the level. But yeah, that brings us to the end of this one, guys. This was our longest video so far, sitting at 25 minutes. There just is so much to do in this level. So many villagers to rescue. So many lazy Furious 5 members to save. But yeah, we got it all accomplished. And as far as I can remember, this is the last time we get to play as Shifu in this game. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, because we won't get to see any more of him. But yeah, that's it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.